Just making a video on Holder's Food.
For who?
Social media.
Somebody asked for this?
Not really, no.
So, why are you filming it? Is there any particular reason why you're doing it?
Yeah, just social media.
The depot manager comes outside, clearly frustrated, and asks the familiar question, "Why are you filming BP visits?" He explains that he is recording for social media. This is where the disagreement begins. Instead of considering the basic legal position, the manager immediately assumes something is wrong. In the UK, filming from a public place is generally lawful. There is no general ban on recording from public footpaths, roads, or other publicly accessible areas.
Put up on social media.
For who?
For myself.
For whose benefit?
For my benefit.
For what reason though?
Because I enjoy doing these things. I make little videos on companies.
Right, can I ask you not to be doing that then?
What do you mean?
Well, there's no reason why you should be. Have you asked these lads permission if you can film them?
I'm not filming lads, I'm just filming the vehicles and your wrecks and stuff.
We've got staff in here that, you shouldn't be filming them.
In the UK, people generally have a lower expectation of privacy when they are in public. If people or property can be seen from a public place, they can usually be recorded without permission, as long as the footage is not being used for harassment or another unlawful purpose. The manager's argument is even weaker because BP Visits is not specifically filming the workers. His main focus is the vehicles. There is generally no requirement to ask permission before recording trucks, lorries, or company property that can clearly be seen from a public area. The manager either seems misinformed or is trying to create a problem where there may not be one.
Sure, there's some like...
I can see it from here, can't I? So
No, you shouldn't be filming staff. We are asking permission, or anybody on this firm, you shouldn't be filming them.
I'm not particularly filming people, I'm just filming vehicles. I don't usually give my details.
Right, so can I ask you to leave here then?
What, the public area?
Well, this is our
This is public.
And here comes the next problem. BP Visits is standing in a public area where he is allowed to be, yet the depot manager tells him to leave. But there is a major issue with that demand. A private business does not automatically have the legal authority to remove someone from public land simply because they are filming. The fact that the manager dislikes the recording does not, by itself, give him the power to order BP Visits away.
This is council, it's drop care.
Right.
Surely.
So you're not prepared to give me your name?
What's your name?
I'm depot manager here.
What's your name?
This is relevant.
There you go.
Then the manager makes another request. "Are you willing to give me your name?" BP Visits knows he is not generally required to provide it, so he simply refuses. But then he asks the manager for his name in return. Suddenly, the manager says that his own identity is irrelevant. That makes the situation look even more questionable. If the manager genuinely believed that identifying themselves was important for security or accountability, refusing to give his own name seems inconsistent.
You're filming people here that... Surely
I'm not filming people. Why do you keep saying I'm filming people?
I was just saying you're filming them. We've got video.
I'm filming around. I'm filming around. Well, so you're filming me then? Yeah. So how is that allowed now?
Safety at premises.
Ah, okay. I'm doing it for my safety now. I'm just filming people.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, might run out with me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
This is where the depot manager starts weakening his own argument. He admits that the business uses CCTV to record people. That creates an obvious double standard. The company is comfortable using cameras to monitor activity around its property, yet the manager objects when someone from a public area records what can already be seen. Of course, CCTV and public filming are not legally identical in every respect, but the basic point about recording visible activity is difficult for the manager to ignore.
Hi. Who are you ringing now?
Oh, your business.
Okay. You look intent on it.
Yeah, I am.
So what's the issue? I don't get what the issue is.
Well, how come it's outside your house and we're filming outside your house?
Do you live here?
Then comes the classic comparison. What if I came to your house and filmed outside? BP Visits immediately asks, "Do you live here?" The comparison does not really hold up. A private home and a commercial warehouse are very different situations. This is a business operating openly, with vehicles, signs, and other activity visible from public land. A private residence can involve stronger privacy protections, including issues under harassment law and Article 8 of the Human Rights Act 1998. A commercial property does not automatically have the same level of privacy for activity that is openly visible from a public place.
Yeah, can I have voice, please?
Really? Get out of it.
Well, you're not prepared to tell me anything, are you?
So what crime are you reporting? What crime are you reporting? What crime?
I'm suspiciously around our...
Unable to control the situation, the depot manager takes things further and calls the police. He claims that BP Visits is behaving suspiciously outside the warehouse. But what exactly is suspicious about it? Filming from a public place is generally lawful, and there is no obvious indication here that BP Visits has committed a crime. Whether he is recording from a public footpath or lawfully operating a drone, the manager has not established a clear reason for police intervention. Instead of accepting the filming, he escalates the disagreement by involving the police. If there is no genuine crime or safety concern, calling officers simply because a business does not like being recorded risks wasting police time and public resources.
Running from, just come in. Had a couple of calls about you, I won't lie.
All right, okay.
Mainly about a male acting suspiciously, being quite aggressive.
Aggressive?
Aggressive
No,
and
don't
being
think so.
quite confrontational.
When the police arrive, the situation appears to be presented in a much more serious way. The officer says they were called because a man was reportedly acting suspiciously, aggressively, and confrontationally. But nothing shown here suggests that BP Visits was being aggressive or confrontational. He was simply filming from a public area and refusing to leave when challenged. This appears to be an example of a complaint being exaggerated to justify police involvement. Instead of simply reporting that someone was filming from a public place, the situation was described in a way that made it sound far more serious.
So that's why we've just come along to have a chat with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Can I ask what your first name is, just so I know what to call you?
I don't usually give out that information, unless I need to.
No, that's fine. At the moment, like I say, it's about having a chat with you and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
At the moment, calls we've received a call from the company over here and a call from the Environment Centre, okay?
You did, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Is it relating to auditing and stuff, like auditing processes and things like that?
I don't call it that, I call it visiting. I go around to industrial estates, I'm a vlogger, just go around and just make videos. Yeah, simple as that.
This response makes one important point clear. Filming in public does not require a special label or explanation. Whether someone calls it auditing, vlogging, journalism, or simply recording, the basic right to film from a public place does not automatically change. The law does not suddenly become different because someone uses the word auditing. Officers may question a person's motives, but the label attached to the activity does not determine whether the filming itself is lawful.
Is that for commercial purposes or for personal?
No, just personal, absolutely personal, yes.
There's been reports you're flying a drone as well.
Correct, yeah.
In terms of that, do you know legislation about flying a drone and stuff? I'm just double checking that.
Of course I do, yeah.
That's fine.
I won't be flying drone if I didn't know legislation.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So from my point of view then, okay, we'll have a chat with these guys here.
Yeah.
At the moment, I spoke to our drone operator while I've been travelling over here. I had a chat with him, okay.
Yeah.
As far as he goes, as long as you're not flying a drone within 50 metres or any person or anything like that.
He's not a very good operator then, is he?
No, exactly. Well,
he's incorrect. That's incorrect. That's incorrect.
Now the conversation turns to the drone, which creates another opportunity for confusion. The officer confidently claims that he spoke to a drone operator who told him that a drone cannot be flown within 50 meters of any person. But that statement is far too broad. UK drone rules depend on several factors, including the drone's weight, category, and how and where it is being flown. These rules are regulated by the Civil Aviation Authority under UK aviation law. The 50-meter rule does not simply apply to every drone in every situation. For many consumer drones operating in the open category, different requirements can apply depending on the specific circumstances.
Are you sure he's a drone?
Using it for a personal use.
Are you sure he's a drone operator?
Rather than a commercial use versus needing a drone operator's license and stuff. Can I ask what drone you're using as well, size-wise at all?
Yeah, it's a 249-gram drone.
BP Visits appears to understand this and confirms the weight of his drone, showing that the drone falls within the relevant category. Of course, that does not mean every flight is automatically legal. The operator still has to follow aviation rules, airspace restrictions, and safety requirements. However, the police cannot simply order him to stop flying based on the assumption that a blanket 50-meter rule applies to every drone. Under the Air Navigation Order 2016, drone operators must fly safely and avoid endangering people, property, or aircraft. Simply operating a sub-250G drone from a public area near a warehouse does not automatically prove that an offense has occurred. Unless there is evidence of dangerous flying, restricted airspace, an actual aviation offense, or another lawful reason to intervene, officers need more than an assumption or misunderstanding of the drone rules to force BP Visits to stop.